What's up, everybody? I hope all is well. And guess what? This is Chris with That Square Sports Podcast. Let's dive in. Let's go ahead and take care of business. All right, Jets fans. Your organization has been a dumpster fire as long as I can remember. And about the days of the butt fumble, so on and so forth. I'm here to tell you that it actually gets better for y'all in a lot of ways. One, Aaron Rodgers is getting older. Devontae Adams, he might stay. Salah's gone. It's a lot going on with the Jets. It's always been that way. It's New York. What do you expect, right? So for me, in in the midst of all of this, I thought to myself, why not? Why the hell not? When I did this mock draft. Now this is before the Super Bowl, obviously, and I will be doing one after the Super Bowl with trades. Right out the gate, Calvin Banks, offensive line, take care of protection. You guys have a quarterback on your roster named Jordan Travis. I will say this a lot on the Jets. You guys have a great quarterback who needs to start. But anyways, Calvin Banks obviously will be there at 7. Go ahead and take him for pass protection. Now, really not much to talk about on him. He's a good tackle. Go on with that. Landon Jackson, who I think is the third best edge rusher behind James Pierce and, of course, Malik Williams. I think he's actually the third best. Probably move up after the combine and all that when they get a really good look at him. I love him. I love his game. I love everything about this guy when it comes to him coming out of Arkansas. As an A&M fan, I couldn't stand him. And I'm telling you right now, this guy is the guy right here, right now. That is a good pick. Taking him with Jeremiah, I think it's Jeremiah. One second. With Williams and Jeremiah. I really like adding him on that defensive line, giving y'all more pressure. Same thing with Denzel Burke. I mean, obviously, you got Sauce Gardner on one side. Just all you need to find is another solidifying corner on the other side who can just take care of the wide receiver too. And ain't nobody gonna throw the ball on you. They can't damn near run. The Jets have an amazing defense. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's a potential right there with these two picks right here, right away. Now, I drafted Will Howard. I did some living when I did this. I said to myself, one thing about Will Howard, he's 6'2" plus, can move, can throw. And this is after the college football championship games. And I said to myself, you know what? You already got Jordan Travis on your roster. And it's two quarterbacks I drafted in this draft. One of them I can see converting to a wide receiver, which is fine. But when I thought about Will Howard coming to the Jets, I said to myself, they have Jordan Travis. The thing is, though, they must not see something in Jordan Travis. So I can understand drafting Will Howard would be perfect. He's a great second piece behind Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers' time will be up shorter and probably sooner and probably will be getting benched more than likely if he continues on this path that he's been on because it's not been pretty. So I really have a strong opinion on Will Howard being drafted at 108. As for the mechanics, of course, obviously he can make the throws, make the passes, make the runs, make the reads. He's got all the things that need to be. I'm surprised that he's actually this far back in the beginning so far. But then again, I understand that in college football, it's more of a team sport. It's so much as in the NFL, of course, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, if you're looking at prospects just by themselves, I look at Will Howard as a guy who was a transfer student, came from Kansas State, switched over to Ohio State, won a championship. He fits the description. I don't see why you wouldn't want a guy like that. You know what I mean? You want a winner. Same thing with Kobe Connor here at Iowa. Interior guard, really good there. I like that. Ja'Cory Brooks, wide receiver, explosive, fast, great acceleration, knows how to get open. It's like a quarter. He reads the quarterback's mind. He's like a sidekick. You know what I mean? So with him, especially they even gave me an A+ for this one. With him, what I love about Ja'Cory Brooks is the fact that not only does he get open, he finds ways to make plays yards after the catch. And I think with, of course, Garrett Wilson up there, Devontae Adams up there, he doesn't have to be the number one receiver the number one guy right away. You get what I'm saying? He just blends in, could be an extra piece. He's supposed to be probably what an Anthony Lazar was supposed to be. Alan Lazar was supposed to be. I think that he could actually fit that role as a younger version of that. Basically, he is a younger version of that. Samuel Mondane Jr. out of Georgia. This guy could be an edge rusher. He could also be a safety. Linebacker, you're getting all three basically. This dude just knows how to play football. He's just a football mechanic. This guy's crazy, crazy, crazy. And I do not think he'll be at 184 after the combine, all that is. I think either if he decides to come back for another year, I think with him, he will definitely make a decision. And when he does, he will definitely not be pick 184. He will definitely go up way higher than that. But if he's here this far, you got to steal. Now, this guy named Jordan McLeod. If you haven't watched any of Texas State football, I understand, right? They just moved up to Division One. They're more seen. This is kind of a big thing. What I like about Jordan McLeod is the fact that if you ever want to watch a game where he just goes toe to toe with a pretty much an elite conference type, you know what I'm saying, conference team where they're like Power Five, Arizona State game. And this guy just unloads on them, bro. Like, pause. He just really plays great football against them. And you know what I say to myself? This is something that I really enjoyed watching. And I said, this guy moves like a receiver. He could play scat. He could play running back. He does it all. He just does it all as a football player. Now, in the NFL, it's a bit different, obviously. You get popped one good time, you might not want to run the ball no more. You might not want to catch the ball no more, so on and so forth. But the guy can throw the ball. He can make most of the throws. He's kind of way on the deeper end of the draft because of that. I think they just don't understand him yet. But I could see his stock rising to a fourth or fifth round pick pretty much if the combine goes effectively well for him. Again, like I said, this is before the Super Bowl, and this is also no trades. Before Aaron Rodgers throws another fit again. But you guys let me know in the comments, Jets fans and football fans. Let me know what you think. I'm down for the cause. And then always, peace.